So for the past 3 months, I have been experiencing a fully online college experience. And let me tell you, the professor really makes or breaks your semester. So I want to thank today one of my professors in one of my classes. This guy is a white guy, but he teaches traditional Japanese literature. And he is the sweetest person I've ever had the pleasure of being taught under. And I say this while never having attended any of his live lectures, because his classes are 3 a.m. for me. So I just watched all the recordings at 2.5 times speed. And he talks slowly enough that it is now the normal for me. So all of you out there, you better speak faster. And throughout the semester, he made really great changes to the course plan. He took out assignments. He made sure our workload was lighter because he was sympathizing with our situation. And I really noticed this because there were other classes where the professors were piling on work and reading, and it really made me feel overwhelmed. So having this professor being able to understand the situation of the students and act accordingly made me really feel grateful. And that's why in my course evaluation, I wrote a very heartfelt thank you, even though it was anonymous. So overall, my semester hasn't ended yet. I'm currently in my finals week. I took a break and sneaked over here just to get out of the essays. But overall, I think I've had some great professors that I'm super thankful for, and some other professors that I hope I will destroy their finals. But thank you.
Alright, so I guess I'll talk about my mom. My mom is very loving towards me. She's always been extremely kind towards me. I think that when I was growing up, my mom used to be a statistics professor, actually, and then when we moved to the US, she actually was originally studying computer science and very much enjoyed it. But because my sister and I were young and we were growing up there, she felt that it was like no longer her time to be studying, and that she couldn't really take care of us as well if she were to continue with her studies at that time. So she gave up a lot of her academic pursuits, even though she even was a professor in Taiwan at one point in time, in order to take care of my sister and I. And so I'm very grateful for how she loved me in terms of how she really kick-started my education. I remember that when I was growing up, we were actually did not have a lot of money. We just moved to the US, and she funneled a lot of that, what money we could, into sending me to Montessori, which is like a very well-known preschool in the US. And I think I still remember like lessons that I had about how like I learned multiplication from them when I was like 3 or 4, which really like kick-started my education, because they have like very like they have this way with like multiplication where you have like a grid where you put like pieces, and so you get like a grid of like 4 rows by like 3 columns, and you can pick out like 12 like pieces on it, right? So it's like 3 times 4. So it's very visual for the little students there. So I was able to learn multiplication from that. I remember like going on like long car rides. My sister and my mom would like teach me multiplication in the cars, like dodo sanpapiao. And I learned multiplication when I was like 4 or 5. I remember like when I was 5 and waiting in line for like the school bus, I had like an older kid ask me how to multiply 9 times 9. I very proudly told him it was 91. So I didn't learn that well in some ways, I guess, but I still remember that story, and it was fun, and I realized afterwards, oh, that was wrong. But it also like really sparked in me like a heart for learning and heart for math. When I was very little, in like 1st grade, they were teaching us like subtraction and like addition. Okay, yeah.
the angry kind of upset, then I will be angry with them. Like be a real friend to be angry and mad to curses with them. But if it is not the angry, that's kind of sad, upset, then I will think, well, I want to know more about the sad story, then I can actually help. Because in my opinion, like angry side is more about explosion, and I just need to I just need to help them to spread their angerness and to help them to share and help them to not suppress themselves. But if they are sad, I would like to know more about their sad story, and because it will cause depress or cause more deep sad ingredients in their heart. So I would like to ask them about what they are sad about. For example, if it is about family or friends, about relationship, maybe I can give them some sweet advice or some my personal experience. And if it's about the career, maybe I don't have so much experience, but I may have some quotes about like lifelong stories or some cliche to cheer them up. And yeah, I think it is my two methods to deal with my friends if they are really upset. And I think the main point for me to say anything is to show them that, well, I am standing here for you. So no matter what you are concerning about, no matter it is angry or it is sad, then I will be here. And you can always tell me anything, and I will always be here for you. Yeah, thank you.